Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
I have an overwhelming urge to go swimming with Salma Hayek. I just do. Hail and howdy, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double D's, where you, the chat, the audience, are in control. We are here to just, honestly, what are we here to do anymore? I don't know. Are we here to make me suffer? I think we're here to make me suffer. A day doesn't go by where you guys don't find something to just twist me up inside. Whether it's to get me angry, whether it's to make me cringe. Sometimes you do make me laugh. I'll give you that. You do sometimes make me laugh. But it's the purpose of the show. I'm starting to kind of accept that. We're over a month now. We're almost 2 months into this show in its existence. And I think that's what it is. Yes, the chat's in control. The chat's in control because I get one tiny segment. Other than that, you spend money to do whatever you want around here. $5 for an Adam rant, $10 ask me a question on any pop culture topic, and we'll have a discussion, best I can do. $15 for an article, instant take, $20 to watch videos, and $30 to do a live review of an episode of television or a movie. You always got to give me a couple days to get that done. And I know today we will have a video because Dom H yesterday with 5 gifted memberships reserved that time, but that doesn't mean you can't make me watch other stuff. And remember, we do have a donation tier for this month, a little bit into July since we started a little bit late. Currently at $147 of the Week of Doom donation tier. $500 you guys will basically bring to life a live stream of a Disney Star Wars tabletop session. $600 to choose what era we do in Disney Star Wars. $700 to control. I will control a famous NPC in that era. $800, and despite any timeline discrepancies, we'll put in Baby Yoda Grogu for shits and giggles. $900 to force a crossover with other Disney IPs because they all exist in the same universe. And $1,000, the chat gets to choose what the players will be, who their characters will be. And if it feels like I'm trying to catch up with my own brain and voice, it's true. Because I haven't been up that long today because despite efforts, I went to bed very late last night. Despite all my talkings about on Mellow Mondays, I got to try and go to bed on time, this and that. It was still late because, honestly, I was pissed off about a lot of things, and it took me a while to calm down. So, very simply put, life is insane right now. And this isn't exactly my segment, but I want to just get this off my chest because, hey, it's a thing. The fact that I will say this, and I think you guys can generally agree with me. X is a cesspool. It's a better cesspool than it used to be when Dorsey ran it, but it's still a cesspool. And what it's become, honestly, in the past few weeks, maybe my feed changed. I don't know. Maybe I was not getting as much insanity for one reason or another, or at least insanity that I was able to point and laugh at. But what I've found lately is that X, whether you like it or not, is a cesspool, and for a lot of people, it removes their filter, and they'll say anything. And people that you once thought maybe had a brain in their head and were sane are actually stupid, are actually uneducated and stupid, and simply go along with whatever emotional buttons the mob is pushing. and don't take time to think and don't take time to understand things. And I'm not talking about any specific thing. I'm talking about many things at this point, a lot of things. And I don't want to say it's disheartening, but it is soul-wrecking to watch so much stupidity hit you at once. And you reach your limits at one certain point. Problem is, I can't completely disconnect because even though I don't use X as a giant source, I do use it for certain things, for information, especially for comedic stuff, or connecting the dots, or inspiration once in a blue moon for an idea. So, not you. You're fine. I'm not talking about you guys in the chat. I'm talking about a broader spectrum of people. And I'm not talking about regular retardation. I'm talking about true uneducated moronic behavior. And I'm not going to go too much further because I might say things that I shouldn't say because I don't want to get involved in drama. I don't really want to call specific people out. But I have been taking advantage of not necessarily the mute or block function, but the not interested selection for X. I've been taking advantage of that. And I'm hoping it cleans up my timeline a little bit because I'm tired of morons. And I'm tired of people who, in the end, have decided to try and make livings out of being certain types of talking heads on certain subjects. Maybe you should stop because you're dumb. You're dumb. You are uneducated. You are stupid. Plain and simple. And you shouldn't be talking about these things because you propagate the stupidity. Because people who follow you think you're smart or think you know what you're talking about. And maybe you shouldn't. At the same time, maybe you should get your head out of your ass. And yes, you may have done research, but you're so locked into a way of thinking that you don't understand that maybe your thinking is locked into that reason because you need it to be that way. Otherwise, you can't justify the way you think. Has to stay that way. Things have to be a certain way in the world. Otherwise, your thinking will fall apart. I'm not going to say much more about that. Hail and howdy to you guys in the chat. I'm glad everybody's showing up today. It's a Tuesday. Tuesdays can be difficult because there are a lot of programming. There's a lot of other programming people can tune into, and I'm glad to have you guys join me here today. Hail Legatus. Hail to the Ginger. Hail Kel. Hello, Gal. How are you? Is it safe? If you get it, you get it. Is it safe? Is it safe? Going to the dentist. I don't remember the last time I went to the dentist. Honestly, I don't. Because last time I went to the dentist around here, it didn't. They wanted to do stuff that were unnecessary. I don't. Here's the problem around where I live. I don't trust anybody in the medical profession, whether it's dentistry or other or like actual biological medicine. I don't trust anybody around here. A lot of hacks and crap people. Hell, Prof. I'm not talking about anybody in the chat. I can say that specifically. I'm not talking about anybody in this chat. And Dom's not here yet. We don't have a video from Dom yet. We do not have it. Dom is not here yet. We do not have a video from Dom. Listen, one time I went to a dentist. Not here, but where I last lived. And this is right when they started doing all of we're going to put all this digital imaging in your mouth and we're going to scan your entire mouth. And when they came back out and said, there are a lot of troubling things in your mouth. You've got like a dozen cavities in here that we need to start drilling. I'm like, really? Really? Okay, thanks. Bye. And I left. Of course, those cavities never materialized. I never had them. They wanted to drill my mouth to death because their retarded imagery said I had many, many cavities when I didn't. I've had in my life 2 cavities my entire life. One when you're a kid. Eventually, when you're a kid, you always get that. And I had one. I had a potential one. They had a potential one. They said, you know what? It looks like the cavity's forming. Let's just do a filling. And they did that. And that was that was during a visit to some pretty good dentists. They were okay. That was it. Twice in my entire decades of life. And listen, Do I do everything I should with my teeth? Of course not. I don't floss as regularly as I should, but my electric toothbrush does do a very good job. And when I do floss, nothing really comes out. So that's why I'm not as good as I should be. But I brush my teeth two times a day, maybe three if something particularly disgusting, tasted bad or something like that. But I brush my teeth. I brushed my teeth before the stream because you guys deserve me to have a clean mouth. And these are naturally white teeth. No whitening going on here. These are natural. I don't use whitening stuff. It's natural. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I also got to say, my mouth was a disaster zone for my teeth because I was the braces kid. I was the kid that had a car engine in his mouth because my incisors were going this way in my gums. They were literally going horizontal in my gums. So I had to have braces that were pulling my incisors to go down straight. And then I had a thing. They essentially bolted a retainer to the roof of my mouth for about a year. And I had this piece of plastic with stuff on it, just like stuff to the top of the mouth. It's like this piece of plastic pressed it forever. Then I had the headgear. I had to sleep with a headgear for a couple of years. So I had all kinds of work. And this is not, this was thousands of dollars of work. So anyway, so there we go. We're talking dentistry. Yeah. Yeah, we need that clean mouth. Clean mouth. Hey, listen. I believe in presenting and being presentable. I mean, let's be honest. I'm wearing a hat this morning because I haven't washed my hair yet. I haven't taken a shower yet. My hair is like, I mean, look at this shit. I'll show you. Look at this shit. This shit's standing up straight. I haven't done anything this yet. So I'm gonna wear a hat. And I'm going out anyway when we're done here. So I wear my hat when I go out. So I mean, I'm not completely made up, but I will brush my teeth because it doesn't take much effort. I can go brush my teeth. But anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's stop talking dentistry and hygiene stuff. So anyway, so I hope you guys having a good day. Let's get to the articles, shall we? Still no Dom yet for his video. So any other videos are welcome, of course. And if Dom doesn't get here in time, we'll reserve his video for another day because he has purchased that time. So let's dive into the articles. Let's see what's going on today. I know a little bit of what's going on today, not a lot. And we know how that rolls. Let me do a refresh on everything just to make sure it's all up to date. And I know that one refreshes automatically. Okay. All right. As usual, we will start with Variety and all their gaiety over there. Okay. And now as I do that, I see a freaking smudge on my glasses as the white screen comes up. Hold on a second. I refuse to do the entire stream with a smudge right in my line of sight. You don't usually see it till you switch to a white screen because then it shows up. Anyway, all right. Variety seeks submissions for 10 storytellers to watch list to watch list to be presented with partner Filmland Festival. So you're gonna make us watch gay shit, probably? Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. You guys can put that in somebody else's pocket. Balin Out Loud. Star Balin Dupley on why her family signed up for reality. I don't know who you are. If you're reality TV, if you're still signing up to do reality TV in 2025, you're a problem. You're a problem. Yeah, no worries. No worries. This ass is clean. This ass is clean. No, this is my I woke up and considering that I'd have to wash my hair to like turn it into something. I'm not going to do it. So I put my hat on and I'm going out when we're done here because I usually wear my hat when I go out. So I'm putting the hat on to save me the effort. So I'm just going to wash my hair when I get home anyway. So I might as well wait. Hail, everybody coming in. Hail me out in. How you doing? What? That's not gooner hair. I woke up like an hour and a half ago hair. That's what that is. That's what that is. I told you I told you we ended Middle Mondays last night. I said, hey, I'm gonna try to go. It was only 12:30, 1 o'clock when I ended Middle Mondays last night. And I'm saying, all right, we're gonna try and go to bed early. Yeah, it was almost 4 o'clock when I went to bed. It was almost 4 o'clock when I went to bed. Because I just couldn't turn it off in my head. All right. Director Ron Howard improvised throwing his hat at Seth Rogen on the studio. He immediately went into the Seth laugh. That hurts my brains for so many reasons. Ron Howard is a good director, and he has to work with Seth freaking Rogen. My God. Ugh. Ugh. No. That I don't know what kind of clermy shit you're talking about. No. Listen. We'll talk about Cloud on Ballbusters on Friday, okay? He's not going to escape what he said last night. He's not. I tried to get away from it, but no, he will not walk away from that one. What he said last night, he will not. But that's not what we talk about here. I don't know who Lulu Wilson is. I don't know. Amazon developed Joseph of Egypt, biblical series with The Chosen's Dallas Jenkins writer Craig Wright. Sure. Chappelle Rowan, who's a dude. That's a dude right there. That is a dude. Admits backlash upset him when people started hating me for me. Am I the most insufferable bitch of our generation? You're a dude. You're a dude pretending to be a woman. It's that simple. And when people call you out on it and you have meltdowns, it shows you are an unstable bitch. Simple. Yoshiki draws from decades of artistic excellence to mentor a new J-pop group by Ray, produced their single debut Butterfly. I'm not even going to question what goes on with J-pop. I'm not even going to try. Comedian Desi Banks developing sitcom project BT Studios. The sitcom is dead. Let's be real. The sitcom is dead. Nothing is funny anymore. Situational comedy requires talent and timing and good casting, and today's generation of comics don't have any of that. They're not funny, they're not talented, and there's no way you're going to build a good cast around them. So the sitcom is dead. Let's bury it and never resurrect it again. Friendship releases on digital. I don't know what that is. F1 review. Brad Pitt swaggers through a Formula One drama that's all surface excitement. A movie that cost hundreds of millions of dollars. On my prediction list, I said this was going to flop because who the hell cares about F1 racing? And everybody involved in this movie, I despise. So go ahead and flop. I don't care. I want you to flop, actually. No, I do care. I want you to flop. Let's see. Brit indie feature Mad Fabulous starring Callum Scott Howells, Ruby Stokes, and Rupert Everett, boarded by Upgrade Gersh. That's a lot of word salad. I don't understand. Nana Moretti casts Louis Garrel and Jasmine Trinka in new feature film. It will happen tonight. I don't know who those people are. Prime Day is almost here. A few early bird deals are already live. Prime Day never affects me because I buy video games. Those are what I'm looking for on sale. And other shit I generally do buy, I'm going to look for the in-the-moment sale for things I do. Because I use Amazon for a lot of things that I can't find. Or a lot of things that I will get a better price on than going to other places. But Prime Day never, ever, ever affects me. Jason Isaacs mocked Mel Gibson over anti-Semitic outbursts by calling him Rabbi Gibson at a charity event. He's not my friend and did things that are unforgivable. I've made my statements on Mel Gibson. He did his mea culpa for years, and he clawed his way back, and I've given him a second chance, and he's proven so far to me that he has moved. He's evolved from his insanity a decade ago. Politico bets on new podcast push to take TV Sunday news cycle. Oh yeah, I bet. Beats discounts latest headphones. What? I don't care. Variety actors on actors. Season 22 breaks Emmy season franchise record with nearly 100 million social video views. All right, I all these actor on actor things are horrendously bad, but it doesn't surprise me that people are getting more views People are watching videos online rather than television. That doesn't surprise me. We are here because of that growing trend. Ruth Jones, Richard E. Grant, Indira Varma, Richard Coyle, and more joined the other Bennett sister at BBC and BritBox. Sure. 28 years later, teen star Alfie Williams on collaborating with Danny Boyle, climbing a tower of skulls and navigating scary vectors. Yeah, that comes out this week. 28 years later is out. And I hope all of you who are ready for it are going to have a good time. Not my thing. Don't care. But I hope you have a good time. Joe Biden meets Reacher. Ex-president and son Hunter crash season 4 set. Star Alan Ritchson praises Lovely Family Legends. Yeah, it makes me want to watch Reacher even less. I haven't watched Reacher since I tapped out 3 episodes into season 2 when Surinder Swan didn't take her boobs out. And I've been bored. I was bored and I left. And I don't care. And if you are going to openly celebrate these people who are the trash and worst of the worst, I don't want anything to do with your show. Yes, my bias is clear, and I will make that judgment, and I will not separate art from artist. You go fuck yourself. Brad Pitt and Ines de Ramon walk the red carpet for F1 premiere. Yeah, don't care. Fuck your movie. TKO Group taps, don't care. Telecom, Srijo, whatever. Moving on. I can't even say those words. Let's go one more because it's several hours in here. Netflix shares details of Philadelphia and Dallas destinations to open late 2025 plans. Third, I don't even, what are you doing? I don't know. Serbian drama, don't care. How to watch Major League, how to watch Major League Cricket 2025 online. Cricket. If that's your jam, I have a good time. Get pumped. Cricket. Gotta hit that wicked googly. Reese Witherspoon is launching a weekly podcast for her book club hosted by Daniel Robay. Don't you just love it when a celebrity says, I'm going to do a podcast? Yeah. Yeah, it's not as easy as you think, honey. Not as easy as you think. David Byrne stars in Art of Sound, L Acoustics, new documentary on audio's hidden language. Sure, I guess that might be interesting. Sandman Season 2 trailer sees dream fighting for survival. All stories come to an end. Yeah, it comes to an end because nobody really watched your first season, and Neil Gaiman is in a lot of trouble. So you canceled it for that reason, too. How much to make me watch cricket live? $50 at least. $50 at least to make me watch cricket. $50. I'll say that. Anything else here? We're going longer because it reloaded, and usually we go about 6 hours in on their stories. Cinematic cut video of game Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 world premiere at Carlview. All right, I would want Shock's opinion on this one because Shock played the game. I didn't play the second game. I didn't even finish the first game. I didn't really like that game. I've tried 2 or 3 times to play it, and I just get bored. I need his opinion on this one, whether or not that's a good idea. Anything else here remotely interesting? No. Jon Stewart can take a long walk off a short pier. Let's check the reporter. Let's refresh here again. F1 movie review. Brad Pitt and Damson Idris power Joseph Kosinski's exhilarating motor race drama. So they liked it, a Hollywood Reporter, but then again, they suck a lot of dick over there. Outside Diddy. Oh, we don't talk Diddy trial. Who gives an F what other people think? Walton Goggins, Adam Scott, and drama actor roundtable. That's a good way to think. Don't give a crap what people think. I mean, I don't give a crap what people think. I don't give a crap. And when I do think about it for a moment, here's how I feel about when I'm worried if I've done something that might piss people off.
But the most damning thing of all, I think I can live with it. And if I had to do it all over again, I would.
Yeah, if I piss people off, I can live with it and I'll do it again. It's that simple. Okay. LeBron James on butchering Phil Collins for Amazon. His acting. Oh, no. Braun is gonna act. Oh, he listen. He already earns Academy Awards for flopping. All right, he already earns Academy Awards for flopping. So go, do it, Braun. Do it, you Cro-Magnon forehead MFer. Go do it. Give us content for years after you're done finally ending your tour of ruining basketball for 20 years. God damn, I hate LeBron. I've hated LeBron James ever since he appeared on the scene. And that's when I was into basketball. LeBron James helped ruin the sport. Helped ruin it. All right, let's check news and film. Let's see. DC Studios horror movie cast Clayface. Yes, they've cast Clayface. My comment on this right here is remember when James Gunn, Mr. I'll talk out of both sides of my mouth. Remember when he started the whole thing saying all the animation and all the live action on TV, if you voice something, you're going to be it in the movie? Well, then why isn't the guy who voiced Clayface in Creature Commandos going to be the live action version? James Gunn is a liar and will change the rules to suit James Gunn. Plain and simple. Glenn Powell gonna be in a Ron Howard with firefighter movie. Don't care. Women in Film announces 2025 with fellowship class. Okay, let's check TV. It was a very easy yes for me. THR presents Q&A with Dave the Jackal Star, and I don't know who you are. Is this anything? Long tail network series? No, I don't know what that is. All right, this is all bullshit. Hollywood Reporter, you fail me. Okay. Oh, look, a sad Pikachu. Hello, sad Pikachu. Actress Pixen Lim. Did I just say something dirty? Okay. Pixen Lim, narrator of Dark Souls intro cinematics, dies at 80. Oh, okay. Here's the cinematic cut story for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Here's the thing. They do that, but people on YouTube do that. The people who do that on YouTube cut out all the cinematics for a video game and put it up for us to watch if we're not going to play the game. I'm not 5 feet tall. Adam's only 5 tall, but when he turns into the Atom, all the dependence increased by 1 foot. Anyway, here it is. The Clayface actor. Something about him looks weird. I can't quite put my finger on it. Fortnite launches new 4-player PvE mode that's essentially Helldivers with Lego. I hate Fortnite. I wish it didn't exist. I really do. I wish Fortnite just wouldn't exist. We are all dumber as gamers for Fortnite existing. We really are. And it's made a generation of bad gamers is what it's also done. Microsoft confirms Xbox past June 2025 Wave 2 lineup. Great. Keep ruining the game market by renting games and not selling games. Game Pass, great for customers, great for the fan, bad business decision. I'll keep saying that. You're not banned. You could stop. You're not banned. Out fishing is a fishing sim until dark when it becomes a horror game. Yeah, that's not my deal. James Gunn says Batman is my biggest issue in all of DC right now. I'm not interested in a funny, campy Batman. Well, he's not writing it, so it will probably not be funny and campy, but you're still going to make it Damian Wayne. Let's see if he follows up on that, if they even get that far. If the DCU even gets that far to a Batman. So I got to bring this up now. I'm going to bring it up now because James Gunn did an interview. A lot of these little bits are coming out. We're not going to go into it all, but he's basically admitted that the Gods and Monsters timeline he showed 3 years ago has been torn up and thrown out. It's been torn up and thrown out because there was no Wonder Woman movie on that. There was the Themyscira TV show. And the Batman movie was way down towards the end of the timeline, and it's supposed to be Batman with Damian Wayne as Robin. So he has clearly thrown it out. What he has said now in this conversation he had in this particular, I forget where he had it, basically said, we're focusing on Wonder Woman and Batman now. Yeah. James Gunn is a piece of shit. And I will say this again. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again going into this movie next month. I am past the point. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to do it to show that, oh, I want to stay positive in this. I don't want everybody to think I'm just an angry curmudgeon. No, I'm going to say this again. I want Superman to suck. I want it to fail. I don't want to. I'm not going, oh, I really want a good Superman movie. I really want it to be good. No, I'm not going to play that effing game. I'm going to be real with you. I want it to be a shit-tastic dumpster fire because maybe, just maybe, we'll get rid of James Gunn. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get rid of James Gunn and we won't have to suffer his shit anymore. Because that is like the only way that will be done with him. So I'm going to say it. Oh, shit. Is that real, Kratos? Oh, man, I'm sorry your buddy passed away. Dude, I'm sorry, man. R.I.P. to your buddy, dude. R.I.P. to your buddy. So if the movie fails, the DCU's in trouble. Warner Brothers cannot afford. They just split their company into sections to avoid their shitty credit ratings. They can't afford to sink billions of dollars into the DCU if this 400 million plus, and we've done the math, we've shown the article, we did it, we broke it down on Roundtable. They cannot afford to have a Superman movie that costs them $600 million when you average in the marketing. And then not make any money on it. See, now I see what you did there. This is why if I see something that's a very strange name, this is why my instincts protected me. My instincts protected me. That little voice in the back of my head says, "Don't read that name, Adam. Just say I'm sorry." No, gal, read it. Gal, read it carefully. Read it carefully, gal. Yeah. All right. Jenna says, James Gunn's all right when he sticks to his niche shit. When he tries to do something he doesn't understand, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Oh, I ruined everything that I didn't fall for Kratos for gag. I'm sorry if you guys didn't get me. Yeah, Diz, read it again. Read it again, Diz. Kratos is being Kratos. Read it again. I didn't fall for it. Now I'm the bad guy. These Kratos lives up to it. I didn't fall for the joke, and I didn't fall. I didn't, and I'm the bad guy. Okay, but in all, back to the topic at hand. Listen, James Gunn. We've said this before. We've had discussion. James Gunn is good at what he does with niche shit that nobody knows about, that has a zaniness to it, an out there-ness to it. When he tries to do mainstream shit, he's not good at that because he only cares about it the way he likes it. Because James Gunn doesn't actually care about fans. He cares about what James Gunn wants. So there it is. There's that. All right, let's keep going. What else do I get to yell about? Sneaky Nintendo. Oh, that's yesterday. No, Sneaky Nintendo Switch scams prompt warnings for Japanese TV news. I thought that was a thing. Thought that was a story from yesterday. As Orlando Bloom says, it's time to get the band back together. Pirates of the Caribbean 6 producer confirms movie will bring back old cast members. Oh, I love the Pirates franchises. I love the first three movies, even though I do have a lot of problems with At World's End. I have a lot of problems with that movie towards the end of the movie. But I still like them. I can tolerate On Stranger Tides and I despise Dead Men Tell No Tales because it ruined everything. And now, I mean, they're making a 6th one. I know it's been going back and forth. I just don't want it to happen. I just don't want it to happen. Let it rest. Let it end. Let it go. No more, please. Exposition 33 says improvements are coming from accessibility features to new content. They said they were just going to keep updating it. New content. Well, we're playing Exposition 33 tonight. Tonight, we're going to see how close we can get to finishing it. We're going to play it tonight. So tune in later tonight, guys. I'm not going to tell you a specific time yet. I haven't. I don't know. I don't want to promise a start time and not be ready for it. But we will be doing it tonight. So keep your eyes peeled for some gaming tonight because I've enjoyed it, but I'm ready to close the book on Expedition 33. Ready to end it. Prolonged use of Switch 2 Rumble will result in Nintendo turning the feature off. Listen, vibration jokes aside, I never use vibration functions on anything because you may not know this, but if you have a vibration function turned on in your controllers, it'll drain the battery faster. I learned that a long time ago. So just don't do that. Pokemon Go director talks new ownership, says Saudi backing won't see demands such as Cristiano Ronaldo added to the game. Yeah, that's a little bit not our vibe. That's a cloud topic. If for some magical reason, Cloud gets 5 minutes to control ball busters on Friday this week, I guess we'll hear about that. I am curious about the Dune game, but my computer can't handle it, and console doesn't come out for another year. So unless we get to a point where I can start properly saving for a computer, because all funds and savings right now go towards building the channel and hoping to be able to move. I don't get a new rig, and that would be so. But I am interested because I'm hearing good things. Weasel seems into it. Sleazy, you seem to be enjoying it. And it seems to not be paying attention to Denny and his bullshit because I've seen the sandworms look like real sandworms. So I will if it's looking good in a year and I haven't gotten a gaming rig and it comes up for console, I'll be willing to give it a try. As 5-year wait for Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake continues, Ubisoft thanks fans for patience and recommends you play Rogue Prince of Persia instead. You mean the game that bombed? You mean Rogue Prince, the game nobody wanted to play? You mean that? Snyder Cut subreddit issues statement after James Gunn dismisses fan calling for mass Superman review bomb campaign. Yeah, I made my I did my response to that yesterday, purposefully being bombastic and about it, knowing that I'd piss off everybody, and I did. I pissed off everybody with my short on that, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And Snyder Bros don't matter, and at the same time, James Gunn's movie will bomb all on its own. It has its own problems. Huge PC launch push to celebrate over 3 million sold. Mark, yes, we talked about that last night on Mellow Mondays. Nintendo launches opening salvo in war against Switch 2 game pirates as MIG Switch user reports online service bans. The bricking has begun. The bricking has begun. Okay, the bricking has begun. Funcom working to address Dune Awakening's instant respawn timer PvP complaints. Good luck with your PvP. I wouldn't be playing PvP if I was playing. An item duplication glitch in Elden Ring Night Rain makes it easier to share the wealth. Hey, sometimes if exploits are harmless, go for it. But if it's an exploit that basically lets you win the game without by breaking the game, I'm not okay with that. Mario Kart World fan finds legendary Nintendo Easter egg hidden on character select screen. Who cares? Who cares? That should not be, honestly, that should not be a story. If that's all you got left for stories for Mario Kart World, I think you got a problem. You got a problem. All right, that's yesterday's stuff. Let's check out Kotaku and their retardation. Mario Kart World, 6 awesome things to do in free roam. Just 6. Entire world, just 6. Disney Plus removed sci-fi film because of its controversial rat drowning scene. Oh, they took the abyss. It doesn't drown. That is so stupid. It's a demonstration of how it reverts the lungs to breathing water. The rat doesn't. That is so retarded. The Abyss is a good movie, but you got to watch the director's cut. It gives extra stuff that's important. Oh, that's retarded. That is just retarded. Elden Ring Nightmare's most mysterious monster is a whoa. Oh, I hate it when it does that stupid thing. Is a mysterious walking building almost nobody's seen. Oh, whatever. Mario Kart World is more fun when you're grinding rails and riding walls. Yes, things are more fun when you're grinding. Nintendo Switch 2 system transfer is great if you do it correctly. All right, it shouldn't have to be done correctly. It should just work. It should just work. Let's be honest here. Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster had to be brute force into existence and make some controversial cuts. Serena's missing source code left the team. Oh, missing source code left the team in tough spot. Oh, so missing shit, huh? They didn't take care of that. That's a bad on them for not taking care of it. Hope it doesn't ruin the game because I am looking forward to that. Amazon Prime adding 6 more free games in run up to 4-day Prime Day. Oh, shut up with your Prime Day. We saw Prince Person Story. Nintendo, the bricking has begun. What else you got? Is this from? That's yesterday. Okay, that's yesterday. Go fuck yourself, Kotaku. All right, Park Bliss. Refresh again. Mark Ruffalo and other Marvel actors attend No King's Day protests, tie Marvel properties into anti-Trump rhetoric. Gina Carano was fired for a social media post. Damn, yeah, they just keep adding to. They just keep making life easy for Elon's lawyers with that case, don't they? Just keep making life easy. Making life easy. James Gunn response to Snyderverse fan sabotage campaign. We already talked about that. None of that matters. Kathleen Kennedy lobbies for Bob Iger to receive honorary Oscar. Yeah, that dropped last night. That's just all stupid. And that's it. We're into yesterday's stories. Yep. So that's it on on news. You guys go ahead, think about it. If there's a story I didn't see that you guys want me to talk about, hit it there. Let it know. And here we go. Remember, guys, hit that like button. Hit the like button and share the video. Share. We are still at 3,973. We are 7 away from 4,000. 7 away. 7 away. And we hit 4,000. We can do that. We can do it. We could do it. That's the goal for the month. Honestly, I thought we'd hit it last week, but I guess the YouTube algorithm decided to stop paying attention to me. All right, so let's see. We got anything? Ho! Okay. Kratos, El Kratos for $50. And he says $20 to watch Brad's Wife by Interstory to watch first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. We're back. Okay, Kratos, I've actually already seen Brad's Wife. That was Ariel actually had us watch that a year ago on Melmond. I've seen Brad's Wife. So you could choose a different video for that one. As for watching the first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh. All right. That's the deal. So for either tomorrow or Thursday, considering I've got a stream tonight, I guess I'm watching the first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh boy. Okay. I'll be doing a live review of SpongeBob SquarePants Season 1, Episode 1. So Kratos, go. So instead, Instagramming of dank memes by Internet Historian. Okay, that's your switch up. Okay. Yeah, that was actually the first Internet Historian video I ever saw, thanks to Ariel. That was the first one we ever saw. Brad's Wife, which was hysterical. That was funny as hell. We had a good time watching that one on Mellow Mondays last year. That was a good one. All right, so Dom hasn't arrived yet, and his video would have taken priority since he was first, but Kratos is here. So we've got Instagramming of dank memes by Internet Story. All right, so let's fish that one up. Actually, wait a minute. I do have a small thing right here. I do have a small segment here. for my part for today. So let's look at this real quick right now. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. So we've been dumping a lot on Superman lately. Because it's happening first, and James Gunn has been doing the media push has been big from James Gunn on this. So we've kind of forgotten in the past couple of weeks about Fantastic Four baby steps. Well, not to be outdone with bad marketing and stupidity, Marvel has released another marketing thing, a tease for the Fantastic Four baby steps with something they're going to fight. First, look at Giganto in the Fantastic Four. He was on the cover of the first ever Fantastic Four issue. So here's what he looked like. Guess what? 80 years ago now? No, 60 years ago. Sorry, 60 years ago. 60 years ago, where they hadn't quite looked out the looks. Giganto. Just wait and see, sister. The Fantastic Four. Oh, that's him talking. Giganto's talk. And now let's see what he's going to look like in the movie. This looks pathetic. And I bet everybody behind this movie thinks that this is a proper callback to the Fantastic Four's origins and stuff like that. No, this just looks silly and stupid. I mean, what is this CGI? I guarantee memes are incoming. This just dropped like an hour ago. Memes are incoming with this thing right here. And according to this person posting this, Giganto is a giant monster from the Marvel Comics, first seen in Fantastic Four in 1961, tied to Atlantis and Namor. Its main powers are immense size and strength, enabling it to smash buildings and cause tremors. It may be controlled like by Namor's horn, but has limited intelligence, blah, 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 blah. But that's the thing, Ariel. You're saying it does look stupid in the comics too. And that's like the cheesiest beginning. You never want to call back to the very beginning because things hadn't been refined yet. This looks dumb. And it's not going to make anybody who's a Fantastic Four fan, which I am not. I've said that over and over again. I am not a fan of the Fantastic Four. Never have been, never will be. But this isn't going to make Fantastic Four fans feel good. It's going to make them feel annoyed because it's like, oh, this is one of the dumbest things even that we don't want to think about. And at least that's what I believe they'd be thinking. And here we go. Let's just put this silly looking thing out there with really bad CGI. It's just, this movie's going to be a disaster. We've forgotten about it for a hot minute, but it's going to be a disaster. Complete and total disaster. And I can't wait. It's going to be the crown jewel of failure for July. And it will do worse than Superman. As much as I shit on James Gunn and Superman right now, this will do worse. It's coming in third in the triple threat match between Dinosaurs, Superman, and this. Dinosaurs win, Superman flops, and this just creates this is gonna hit so hard, it's gonna create a new gravitational pull of just terrible. That's how heavily bad it's gonna be. So I just wanted to show this to you guys if you hadn't seen it yet today, on how pathetic Marvel, Disney MCU has become. Okay, with that said, now we do have from Kratos, we're gonna watch Internet Historian. What is that? Instagrabbing of dank memes. Okay, let's bring that up. Let's go find it, shall we? And this time I will pause. Okay. Internet Historian. The Instagrabbing. Okay. The Instagramming of dank memes. Here we go. It's a quickie. But I'm sure it's going to be fun because I respect Internet Historian. I respect Internet Historian as a YouTuber. He does good stuff. He makes it fun, and he's cool about it. He's cool about it. Doesn't likes you to share his stuff. I respect that. Don't get so annoyed. Okay, so there we go. Let's pull this down while we're watching this, and let's bring it up. Okay, here we go. Instagramming of Reddit dank memes. Here we go.
Boys, get your hazmat suits and art appreciation hats on. To tell this one, we're going to art dank memes.
Hang on, Marty. I think we're in for a problem here. Great Scott. I can't do a Christopher Lloyd. I'm sorry. Doc Brown.
A home for great works of art. Brilliant feats of creativity. The pinnacle of that which represents the human condition.
All right, you know what? Let's go back for a second. Let's appreciate these memes, okay? Let's appreciate these memes, okay? I'm not familiar with this one. Yeah, it's like ass after school snacks. Okay,
a home for great.
What do we see here? These are maybe some old school ones I don't recognize. Remember, I wasn't heavily into memeing culture, but I do know some older memes.
Works of art.
We see some with a female skin in the server spawn crouch button. Yeah, okay, that's respectable.
Brilliant feats of
there you go. Thanos.
Creativity. The pinnacle.
Pen 50. I see what it says there. Let me in. I know what that means. I know what that means. There's the Donald Duck boner. That's a classic. The Donald Duck boner.
Pinnacle of that which represents the human condition.
This is an all-time great one. Essentially the Obama pinning a medal on himself meme. We love those. Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
No, don't touch. You'll become retarded too. But there's a problem. Content.
There's Dave Chappelle, Black Bush. If you know, you know. And let's go back a slide here. Let's do that one. When all Tri-Wizard tournament champions have been chosen, but then you see a fourth name come out of Goblet of Fire. Oh, fuck. It's a porn joke. That's your first time? That's your first time? The famous Will Smith thing from the YouTube thing. Oh, that was so bad. It was so bad.
Is being stolen. Stolen.
What?
My God.
What?
Stolen. But who was doing the stoling? Could it have been Facebook? Was it Twitter? Is 9gag at it again? Scientists at the science lab did their analysis. My God, it was Instagram all along. They were stealing the hard work of Redditors and posting it on their own Instagram profiles. In reaction, snarky posts cropped up all over the subreddit.
Content.
But the question is, why would
I'm going to say fuck Instagram. I'm not a fan. Never have been a fan. I hate Instagram.
Instagram do it? Why?
Hail Dom, I see you. Okay, so Dom we'll do Dom's video right after this. I'm sure I'm gonna that doesn't bode well for me.
Well, that was simple. Money and internet street cred. While the people on Reddit were working hard for upvotes, the chads from Instagram would stroll in, take the hottest, toppest content, and repost it for likes and follows. Many of these stolen meme theft accounts were growing to hundreds of thousands of followers, and once large enough, could call up sponsors. And sure enough, they were living it up easy on Fatbread Stack Street, off the backs of Reddit.
Okay.
The Redditors looked at...
Let's remember, I mean, this video is 6 years old. Reddit are not good guys. People on Reddit are not good. They're villains as much as anybody else. So this is essentially villain on villain crime here. And I'm here for it. Let it happen.
Instagram, then back at their up points and gold stickers, and decided that something had to change. They had to put a stop to the Instagrammers.
Stop right there, criminal scum! I'm confiscating your stolen goods.
They went to war. The good fight started with some whining and complaining. Other subreddits joined in on the complaining too. It was extremely ineffective, so they tried asking the mods for help. But as usual, they were too busy. So they tried petitioning Instagram.
No.
The Zuckerbot needs a moment.
They realized they needed to scheme harder.
Kicking ass.
First idea.
We need some milk.
Guys, let's just stop making memes. Then there'll be no content to steal. No good. Then we'll have to find something to do on a Friday night.
I'm gonna jump in there and mask.
There's $20 to react to a video, but it's got to be YouTube safe. Either YouTube, and I think we've agreed that that TikTok is usually okay, but it's got to be YouTube safe. That's the only rule.
Second idea. They threatened to unlike the egg. But they couldn't do that, because blackmail is highly illegal. Third idea. Start rotating the images. That'll be pretty inconvenient. But the Instagram thieves found a cunning workaround.
Hey, no,
Finally, a good one.
All right. So the Redditors are not that smart, apparently. They're good at making memes, but they're not that smart.
Stretch everything out really long. Instagram has strict criteria on height to width ratios, so everything will end up either way too zoomed out to read, or bits will be cut off. Bonus points for putting the punchline at the very top or bottom. This kind of worked.
What the fuck?
But the idea was cancelled when it proved too annoying for Reddit as well. Eventually, they stumbled upon the greatest and most obvious idea.
Make their own Instagram accounts?
Watermarks.
Oh, watermarks.
It needed to be direct, with a pang of ironic cringe, and most of all, really obnoxious. At first, the results were phenomenal, and a few Instagram accounts were even publishing images with the watermark still on them, and being called out. In response, Instagrammers started cropping out the watermarks, and in fact, the Instagrammers one-upped. They created a website that automatically removed the watermarks. Outrageous. So again, Reddit got to thinking. If a static watermark is too easily removed, how about a moving one? Although, not everyone could make these GIFs, and Instagrammers could still just take a screenshot anyway. Fine. Try taking a screenshot of this. But this idea failed too. The seizures just weren't worth it.
Yeah,
Fine.
one coming on.
How about a massive watermark that covers the whole thing? You like that? But they removed those too. Fuck it. How about no transparency at all, they said. But this was also really annoying for the subreddit. Then, one Redditor did the biggest think of them all.
I like that. The biggest think of them all.
What if we made the memes out of watermarks? If they remove them, then there's no content at all. And in the meanwhile, an ingenious scheme was being hatched to subvert the online watermark removers. This user made a website that purported to remove the watermarks, but actually, it just added more. Then he added Google Analytics so he could get a snapshot of who was using the site and where most of the traffic was coming from. By now, things were hitting their peak. And then a little plot twist happened.
What the twist?
Is that an original meme from Instagram being published on our dank memes? Did Reddit just steal from Instagram? Wait a minute. Reddit has been stealing from Twitter for years. Wait. Is everyone just stealing from everyone else?
Yeah. Oh, my camera's.
Yes. Yes, they were. And with that revelation, interest quickly moved on to more pressing matters.
The upvote button is orange. No, it's red. Orange. Red. This means war.
I mean, that is kind of the beautiful point of us all. Everybody steals from everybody. No meme is original anymore. So it's that's it. That's it. You're getting upset because you stole from somebody else first. Let's be honest.
Finn.
All right, this time I'm going to take the patrons much more seriously. Oops, almost forgot the end card video there. Why settle for one? That's what I always
Oh,
say.
my Immortal.
Oh,
We've
plus my
done
social
that
media.
one, haven't
Can't
we?
forget that. Also, I have a second channel. That's important. And today's sponsor, milk. Drink milk.
I can't. I'm lactose intolerant. All right. Thank you, Kratos. That was funny. And you learned a lesson. Everybody steals from everybody. Everybody steals from everybody. You just it's the internet. Okay, so Dom has reserved this from yesterday. Let me see. I'm looking for Dom. You said you were going to DM it to me. I don't see it. Oh no, there it is. Hang on. There it is. Sorry, it didn't refresh. Okay, so oh God, you bastard! I defended you yesterday, Dom. I defended you yesterday, and this is how you thank me. I generally stood up for you yesterday, and this is how you repay my kindness. It's I mean, I guess it's pairing with what Kratos is about to put me through. Ugh. It's a good thing you paid for this because we're probably going to get claimed because of this. From Dom H for the cost of 5 gifted memberships to the channel. SpongeBob SquarePants fun song. Okay. I'm going to pause it occasionally to try and make it transformative. Here we go.
What is fun? Let me spell it for you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And
This is brain rot already. This is brain rot.
N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. Use for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors when you're
Plankton. Those things aren't what fun is all about.
I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid, and I hate this animation.
Now, do it like this. F is for friends who do stuff.
never. That's completely idiotic.
Here, let me help you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Try it.
N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
Wait, I don't understand this. I feel all tingly inside.
Yeah, that you're having a heart attack because your heart can't take this because it's so bad.
Should we stop?
No, that's how you're supposed to feel.
Well, I like it. Let's do it again.
Okay. F is for frolic through all the flowers. U is for ukulele.
N is for nose kicking, sharing gum and sun licking here with my best buddy.
You know what this is? This is like if Ren and Stimpy wasn't funny. That's what this is. This is if Ren and Stimpy wasn't ever funny. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. Thanks, Dom. I'm. Okay. I don't know where to go from that. I don't, and especially now because either tomorrow or Wednesday, Kratos has purchased it. I have to watch the first episode of SpongeBob and give you guys a review on it, what I think. Right there. I think that's kind of like the perfect intro to that. Ren and Stimpy was brain rot, but it knew it was brain rot. It was brain rot that knew it was brain rot and did the most insane shit to make you laugh. This is low-hanging brain rot. It's not even charming. It's stupid. I mean, Happy Happy Joy Joy is that's like super acid trip. Insane. The Rapunzel climbing up the nose hair scene, that's insane. The one where Ren goes insane on the space thing and eats the soap, my ice cream bar scene. That's insane. But it's purposefully made insane. It's generational brain rot. Different generational brain rot. The brain rot from the 90s was at least unique. Let's say that. It's better brain rot, better slop. And Ren and Stimpy had a shelf life. It got to a point where it really wasn't being funny anymore, and they put it out of its misery. They've kept SpongeBob going forever. No one's put this thing out of its misery, as far as I know. So that's a difference. That's a difference. Okay, I've got nothing else. Nobody else. We've got an order for SpongeBob. We will try right now. I'm gonna say Thursday, considering we're doing a stream tonight, and I'm going out after this. We'll say Thursday. That's within the 1 to 2 day window. So I might get room for it today. So right now we'll say Thursday. I will deliver on my live review of SpongeBob SquarePants Season 1, Episode 1. I will deliver on that. And it's likely on YouTube. I'm going to assume it's on YouTube. I'm going to assume it is on Nickelodeon channel or some shit like that. Probably very easy to get. And what we'll do is I'll have it on, and when I do the review, we'll go frame by frame. We'll do a slapdash long form version of how I do reviews with that one. You want to talk about, there's a video out there. I have seen it, but I would be willing to watch it again with you guys if you want to. There is a video out there showing of the fall when The Simpsons started to lose itself. It's an excellent video. It's outstanding. I forget what it's called, but it's basically the life and death of The Simpsons, where it really jumped the shark and how it got worse and worse and worse from a certain point. It's an excellent video. I've seen it before, but only once. So I'd be willing to watch that again if you guys want to watch that, if you guys want to go over that one. That's a great documentary piece about how The Simpsons sucks. And then I would wonder if he's done an update on it since then, because it has gotten only worse and more political as time's gone on. Anyway, so if we have nothing else on today, then we'll wrap it up. We will wrap it up. I will give you guys a couple of seconds to think about it. I guess no articles, nothing else. Just a reminder, as I said tonight, we are going to play some Extradition 33. We're going to see if we can wrap it up. Is it in there? No, it's not. It's in here. We're going to see if we can wrap it up. We can get it done, kick some ass. And I'm hoping that, well, honestly, I don't think I'm going to have a problem. I've beaten Simon. I'm not, my main trio is 99. The other two are over 90 as well. So it's going to be probably not that hard, especially with my speed / resurrection shield build that I got going on. My speed resurrection shield build is pretty tight. So, and tomorrow, yeah. So, Kel, here's something. I know that I don't get to suggest things, but remember, we need to start educating me on the different chapters. So maybe I can decide what chapter is my favorite. So put that into your equation. Put that into your equation. We need to start educating me on different Space Marine chapters so that I know, maybe I can figure out who my favorite is. So we'll put that into the equation somehow. So tonight, Extra 33, maybe we'll beat it. Maybe we won't. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I might take Wednesday night off. We'll see. Then Thursday, Space Marine 2 with Alf. Thursday night, we're doing that for gaming streams. Friday, Ballbusters. I don't know if we have a guest, but I do know that Dermy's going to shake things up with some new stuff he's got planned to try and add some new flavor, giving you guys in the chat some control over things. He's taking a page out of my book. He's putting the power in your hands to make us suffer on that show. Then we're doing on Drive-In, we're doing Top Gun Maverick on Saturday on Drive-In. And then remember, guys, Sunday, Ballbuster Gaming returns with Among Us. Among Us is back, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll be streaming my perspective. And I promise to adjust my audio over on OBS this time. I didn't realize it was that high when I was making my what's the term? Shit, I just forgot the term. My super cut of all the times I got ganked. So that'll be good. Yeah, listen, I've already got my joke. Did I say Sunday? I meant Saturday. Sorry. Did I say Sunday? I meant Saturday. Ballbusters Gaming on Saturday. I've already got my opening joke for Thursday planned for that. So I thought it up this morning. It's offensive. So you'll understand that. Other than that, no, I've got nothing planned for Juneteenth. Okay, all right. So that's it, guys. Thank you. I want to let me check Stream Elements one more time. Nope. Okay, guys. All right, guys. So thank you guys for joining me today. Look forward to my meltdown over SpongeBob over the next 48 hours and anything else that comes around tomorrow. Because remember, tomorrow is Warhammer Wednesday, so we're going to be guaranteed some fun stuff there. Have I trolled any more shills? No. You want to watch a Nick Cannon? Well, if that's what you choose, he's hilarious. No, he isn't. Anyway, so we're going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you one and all. I'm going to go to Costco now and do stuff. So I'll see you guys later tonight for Expedition 33. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Have a good night or day wherever you may be.